Hello, I'm the student who spoke to you recently through email about my recent move and that I would be using Skype for the presentation. I really appreciate you. I know it's an inconvenience, but you understanding the situation and that it wasn't possible for me to get five people live, but I have them here on Skype. So thank you guys on Skype for calling in and being able to do this for me. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know if the sound through Skype is coming in, but yeah. So I'll begin the presentation now. The password for the presentation is popcorn, and it is October 5th. Hello, my name is Philip Dokes. Cancer is one of the most challenging experiences a person and their family can go through. Not only does it affect the person, but also their family, like I said, as well as loved ones, other friends. I personally have experience with a loved one dealing with cancer and the terrible impact it can have on loved one and family. My grandmother actually was diagnosed with breast cancer, and this took a big toll on our family as a whole. Luckily, through early detection and work with very good doctors, she was able to go through a full remission. We're very happy about the early detection and the work the doctors did, as she might have not been here if not for that, and gone through the full remission. A person can lose their life from breast cancer extremely easily. According to cancer.org, currently the average risk for a woman in the United States to develop cancer sometime in her life is about 12%. As you can see, this cancer affects a really large number of the population. But although cancer is scary and traumatic, there are ways of early detection that can really shorten the span that you have to deal with cancer, and you can actually make a full recovery and increase the chances a person survives breast cancer. The Susan G. Komen Breast Cancer Foundation is a nonprofit organization that provides women with information on prevention and early detection of breast cancer. In addition, their mission statement states that Susan G. Komen Breast Cancer Foundation is committed to eradicating breast cancer as a life-threatening disease by advancements in research, education, screening, and treatment. This nonprofit organization raises money through various events and provides grants to researchers throughout the country. The largest event that Susan G. Komen organizes each year is the Race for the Cure. Last year, the Race for the Cure raised $750,000 for cancer research, according to azcentral.com. I actually have personal experience going to the Race for the Cure each year when I was a child. My mother used to work for Susan G. Komen Breast Cancer Foundation, and one of her main objectives was setting up the Race for the Cure, making sure that it runs smoothly, and that the money raised goes to the best people who are working to eradicate breast cancer. My hope is that through this presentation, you will gain an understanding of how much good Susan G. Komen Breast Cancer Foundation does in fighting breast cancer, and consider donating to eradicate breast cancer on the whole. Breast cancer is one of the deadliest cancers in the world. Like I said, my grandmother suffered from cancer, so I have firsthand knowledge of how horrific it can be. But although it's a scary disease, there are many ways to combat it. Even if you're not a woman yourself, everyone knows someone who may be affected by breast cancer. It is important to know that there are ways to help these people and really have them gain a better chance to survive breast cancer if they get it. One of the best ways to help a woman who may suffer from breast cancer at some time in her life is by getting information to her. Susan G. Komen Breast Cancer Foundation is one of the avenues where you can gain information to have better early detection for breast cancer. The only way a woman can be completely safe from breast cancer, though, is if we find a cure, and this can only be done through your donations. Susan G. Komen Breast Cancer Foundation is the leader in finding a cure for breast cancer. Through people's donations, they give grants to researchers. Like I said, they also provide women with information on early detection, and this includes doing a check every month, just whenever you're showering. They also have a hotline that calls you to remind you to do your monthly checks. The money that is raised during the Race for the Cure and various other events is granted out to researchers throughout the country who are trying to develop a cure for breast cancer. Imagine, if you will, for a moment that your money and the money others donate actually goes and provides a cure for breast cancer. This would be a remarkable feat. The 12% of women who would suffer from breast cancer wouldn't have to deal with this horrific disease. Women also would not have to fear getting breast cancer at all. And lastly, this may even lead to other cures for other types of cancers. Although this all sounds great, the first step to finding a cure is getting money to the researchers who need it to find the cure, and we need your help to do this. You can help by, one, attending the Race for the Cure. The race is really a place people can come together and learn information about breast cancer and breast cancer prevention. Or also, you could do this by just a simple online donation, as the Race for the Cure is just a one-time a year event, and that doesn't mean you can only donate during the Race for the Cure. With your donations, the Susan G. Komen Breast Cancer Foundation will be able to get the money to the researchers that can find a cure for breast cancer. A cure could mean the difference between you or a loved one living your full and potential life. The world could go from 12% of women in the United States being affected by this terrible disease to relatively zero. It's my hope that one day my mother, my daughters in the future, won't have to deal with this disease. But it's really the donations that people give that really help the researchers find a cure for breast cancer. I hope that you will consider giving a donation that could change lives. Thank you very much.